In this video, I'll show you the latest method on installing Ubuntu 25.04 in Oracle VirtualBox. I'll also show you some bonus tips at the end of this video, such as how to resolve the resolution issues, how to enable clipboard, and how to share files between host and the guest virtual machine. So stay tuned until the end of this video to not miss any such information. Hello everyone, welcome to IoT Frontier. My name is Harihar Nath. Let's get started with today's video. First, we need to go to Google and type Ubuntu download. And here you can get to the first link. And inside that you need to select the desktop if you are looking for desktop. So click on this, and if you scroll down you will find 25.04. So here you need to select the architecture that you have. So if you have ARM64 you can click on this. If it is Intel or AMD you can click on this and it will download. So I have already downloaded. So we can get started with VirtualBox. So you can search for VirtualBox and click on downloads. So you can download the Windows or Mac, whichever you have it. So if you don't have VirtualBox installed on your system, then I highly recommend you to watch my previous video by clicking on the top right corner or in the description to follow my step-by-step guide on how to install VirtualBox on Windows. So now, once you have installed the VirtualBox, you can directly open it. So here in the VirtualBox, you need to click on New. So in the New, you need to give it a name. So you can provide Ubuntu 25.04 and the folder you can select and the ISO file from which you want to take. So I can click on that, and based on the browsing I have found Ubuntu and I will use that ISO file, and it has automatically taken the type, subtype and version. And we can go to the next step where it is trying to create username and password. So you need to provide the username and password. So it has taken the host name like this, but it is not allowed. So space is not allowed, that's why it was saying error, and remaining thing you can see like this. And then we have the base memory of RAM. You need to give at least 4 to 8 GB of RAM. So I can give nearly 8 GB. And the processor CPU cores, based on your system, you should not exceed more than green. So I'll try to give a 10 cores. So in the hard disk, you can select minimum 25 GB or maximum whatever you want. Based on your disk size available, you can select that, and remaining everything you can click on done. So you can finish. And we can also do the settings here. Under settings, go to display and give the full video memory. And graphic controller should be VBox VGA, and click on OK. Now try to start. So now you can see the Ubuntu OS is getting started for the installation. So now you can see it is preparing the Ubuntu installation and configuration. So now you can see it has restarted automatically. So here you can see the username has popped up. I need to type the password, and we have seen the desktop coming up. So I can click on next, next and finish. So let's see if the internet is opened or not. So we can see whether google.com is accessible. Yeah, so internet is accessible from the VM. Next thing is we need to make sure the resolution is proper. So first I'll try to show you how the resolution will be there. If I use that view and full screen, it is still not showing up the full screen. So I use Ctrl F to come back, and then under devices insert this guest addition CD. So you can see the CD button. So if you click it, it's not opening. So what you can do is you can go to the files and here click on this. So now you can see this one, and it will have some software to run. So you can directly click on run software, and let's see if it runs or it shows any kind of error. So it is trying to show that there are two softwares that are not available. So we need to install these two libraries. So first you need to open terminal. So here you need to type sudo apt get install bzip2 and tar. Click on Y, and within few seconds it will install, and now we are ready to run this. So I'll click on this. So now we didn't get any error, so we are getting the installer logs. So it is asking to press enter. So now it is closed. So now we'll try to check whether it is working with full screen mode or not. Still it is not working because we need to restart the system. So before restarting, I'll do other two tips also that I have promised in the starting of the video, that is clipboard copying. So for example, I have Notepad here in the host. So in the host system, I am able to copy this, and if I open something or paste it here, it's not working. So to enable that, you need to go to devices, click on shared clipboard and click on bidirectional. So even after doing that, you will not get, because we need to restart the system. And another important thing that we need to do is we need to enable this shared folders. This shared folder will allow us to access and exchange files between the host system as well as the guest virtual machine that we are running. So what I can do is I can click on plus button here, and I'll create shared folder, and path I can take. So here under D volume, I have created Ubuntu shared folder. So you can select that and make it auto mount and permanent. Click on OK, and you will find this shared folder. Click on this. You got an error, which means that you need to have some permissions to use this shared folder. So what you need to do is open a terminal. So you need to add the current user to vbox.sf. So type sudo add user dollar capital user and vbox.sf. Now you have added this user to the shared folder called vbox.sf. So we can check again, and you didn't get any error. Next thing is we need to restart the system to check all these three. Now I'll try to restart by sending the shutdown signal. So click on OK. Now we can start again. So I'll try to log in. Let's try to do the full screen now. It should be properly working. So I'll come back to normal screen by using right control plus F. So we'll check out the other two tips that I have mentioned, that is shared clipboard and shared files. So if we open a text pad, so I'll open the text editor, and from my host system I'll copy this and I'm able to paste it. So from test VM also I'll copy something and paste on the host. I'm able to do that. So we have tested successfully the shared clipboard. Now we will test the shared folder. So you click on the files and you will find this shared folder. Click on this. So now I have opened the host system and trying to create a new. So I have created one text file in the Ubuntu shared. Now let's get into the shared folder, and you can see the text file and the matter is also available. So I'll create something here as well. So I can open terminal and create. So I have created test.txt. Let's see in the host system if I am able to see that. so I can see the test.txt file as well. So now you have seen all the 3 tips that has to be followed after Ubuntu installation is working. And that's it. You have just learned how to install Ubuntu 25.04 on VirtualBox. If you found this video informative, please type helpful in the comment section below and smash that like button. Check out my other ESP32 tutorials by clicking on the top right corner or in the end screen. Also, drop a comment below if you have any further questions. Your support means a lot to us and helps us keep creating more content like this. So please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another interesting video.